Hello, Leo. I'm here to do an energy check-in. We're going to take a look and see what the potential main energies are for you guys. Let's see what's going on with Leo. Okay, Leo, trauma. So you're dealing with some trauma. You could also be overcoming trauma here, or maybe somebody you know is dealing with some trauma. Okay. Someone secretly wants you or likes you. Okay, or maybe you secretly want someone or like someone. You're setting some healthy boundaries. I was hearing enough is enough. Ox. Okay, so this is Chinese zodiac sign. So you could be an ox or dealing with someone who's an ox. They're born in 61, 73, 85, 97, 2009, or 2021. Okay, maybe somebody who was born in 2021, maybe this is your child. Okay. Maybe they were born in 2009. Who knows? Okay, let's see what else we got going on. All right. Ooh, Spirit is telling me that this person who secretly likes you, okay, or whoever's into you, it could be this ox, okay? Chinese zodiac sign ox. Your partner is in competition with you, Leo, okay? So you are over that, because I know Leos only compete with themselves. So if you're in a relationship and your partner's competing with you, I can understand that it's no fun, okay? Because who wants to compete with their partner or wants a partner that's competing with them, right? You know something is off about this person or situation, so you feel it, Leo. So you need to trust your intuition. Somebody is controlling, or maybe somebody's trying to control you. Silencing or ignoring. Okay, so you are silencing someone or ignoring them, or it could be the other way around. All right, what else is going on with Leo at this time? Leo. What's going on with Leo? Oops. What's going on with Leo? Leo, Six of Cups here. So you could be reminiscing about the past. I was also hearing siblings, so you could be focused on your siblings. Reconciliation, getting back together. This is something that you're desiring or wanting. Excuse me. For some of you, you're in a relationship that's pure, that's loving, that's playful. You very well could have this here. All right. But there is a strong energy of daydreaming about this, daydreaming about how fun things used to be, how happy you used to be with this person. This can be a friendship as well. You could be dealing with the Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. All right, we got the Hermit. So you're in hermit mode. You just want to be left alone, Leo. You don't want to be bothered, okay? I was saying I like being in the house, and Leos like being in the house. They like their comfort. They like their peace and quiet. D&D, do not disturb. Okay, you could be dealing with the Virgo or have Virgo in your chart, but you're shining light on your inner world. For some of you, you're doing some soul searching here. All right, or you spent some time alone and now you're ready to reemerge. We have two number sixes here. The Hermit is a 6, right? No, never mind, I lied. Hermit's a 9, never mind. So 6 and 9, okay. You could be dealing with the Cancer or have Cancer in your chart. But anyways, this is Sun and Scorpio energy with the 6 of Cups. So you could be dealing with the Scorpio. But yeah, some of you are ready to reemerge again. You're ready to shine your light. All right, some of you could have been in the dark, okay, or been in darkness, not knowing what's going on. Okay, but you're finding out some information. The Hermit is an information card, a researcher as well. 6 of Wands, I love that. Recognition, this is success as well. I was hearing nobility. This is Jupiter and Leo energy, so you're expanding, Leo. Jupiter is the planet of expansion, optimism, and abundance. So you're experiencing this abundance and this strong recognition here. Their attention's all on you, and the 6 is coming out again. So it's the 6th house, the house of work, health, and routines. All right. So for some of you, maybe oops. For some of you, maybe you wish that maybe the work environment was pleasant and peaceful and happy. You could be wanting this, okay? For some of you, you're a team player, but not really. Like like, you work with the people you work with, but you just kind of keep it at work. You don't hang out with anybody outside of work or anything like that. Like you're not into like making those types of connections. That's for some of you. For others of you, this is just a lot of focus on you. Here. We got the world. So in closing a cycle here, I see you're closing a cycle, closing a chapter. I was hearing also that you're letting go and letting God, letting go of the situation. You're encouraged to do that. All right. I was hearing everything is going to be okay. There is a lot of anxiety I'm picking up on. It makes a lot of sense with the moon because there's a lot of uncertainty, not really knowing what's next or what's coming or what's happening. But you're coming off as very confident. All right. Very confident, coming off as like, you have it all figured out, but there is some fear here, some uncertainty. You know that there's a chapter that needs to close. A cycle needs to end or close, but I don't know. There's just some uncertainty here. I was hearing for some of you, you're needing some type of reassurance, and you're needing reassurance, financial reassurance. You want to know that you're going to be okay in the future. You want to know that you're going to be able to make money. You want to know you're going to be able to survive, and you will be able to survive here. Change is not comfortable, but it is necessary. All right. Yeah, with the Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Coins here. I see money here. So if you're worried about making money in the future or stability, I mean, it's here. You just have to have a strategy, and you have to plan for the long term. You have to come up with the blueprint, okay? For some of you, you may want to work for yourself or be an entrepreneur, okay? But you have to have a blueprint. You have to take the necessary steps to accomplish this. All right. Some of you could very well be business owners here, but maybe it's not producing as much money as you would like. I see here, but you need to re-strategize. This could be a new, like a marketing strategy. I see here. You need a new marketing strategy. Okay, one more card. All right, there's an ending. There's a death here. Scorpio energy here. So putting an end to something that hasn't been serving you, letting go of the past and moving forward. I see here after this death, there is a new beginning because there is a plant growing here. So this ending, whatever this ending is, what is this ending in relation to? All right, the Seven of Swords here. Oh, goodness. So there's some sneaky behaviors. Somebody could be a liar. Okay, so some of you could have been dealing with somebody that was not very truthful, that was a liar, that was sneaking around, that didn't want to be seen, just shit like that. Okay, you don't need that in your life. This person could be a Libra, 7th house. This is partnership relationships. This could be regarding the workplace here. There's a lot of sneaky, weird shit going on here. And so you want no parts of it. But yeah, this could be a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius energy. This is Moon and Aquarius placement. So you could be dealing with an Aquarius. Aquarius is your opposite sign, I see here. All right, what else is going on with Leo? Leo, divinity. You're focused on your divinity. You're focused on elevating spiritually, I see here. You're trying to get away from something that's been weighing you down, or you're encouraged to do so, Leo. All right, transition, RIP. What is going on with the death card? We have the death card, and then we have transition. So there's a death here. There's an ending. Okay, for some of you, you may have lost someone. If you have lost someone, my condolences. If that's not the case, it's like you're letting something go. You're laying something to rest. You're moving on here. I also was hearing that you're shedding skin. All right. And as you shed, you're growing. All right. But yeah, you very well could have lost somebody. I see here. Or getting news about this. What else is going on with Leo? Courthouse. What is going on? So dealing with the courts, I see here, legal situations, legalities. This courthouse, oops, this courthouse could also talk about agreements, some type of agreement. Somebody's going to court. Yeah, intuitive Kev. Yeah, so there is some, something is up. I was hearing that you have a lawsuit on your hands here. Yeah, something could have been done to you. Maybe you were fired or something happened to you. And yeah, like the courts are involved, the law is involved. What is going on, Leo? Okay, that has something to do with the twin flame. I see here maybe your twin flame is going through legalities, going through legal issues here. All right, I was hearing labor laws, work labor efforts. All right, so regardless of what's going on, you're continuing to move forward, you're putting in the work, you're making an effort to um, initiate the change in your life. I do see that you're going to be very fruitful here. I was hearing a legally binding contract. Okay, so that can be a marriage license. That can be really anything with this courthouse. All right. Um, yeah, some of you could be starting a business, and so I was hearing licensed and bonded. So that's something that you're needing to do legally. Okay, something legally you're needing to do, you need to take care of, I see here. And it has something to do with your occupation. Yeah, so there's something going on with, what is this courthouse? What the hell is up with this courthouse? I was hearing justice of the peace. This courthouse has something to do with a mature woman. So maybe a mature woman is going to court or went to court. Huh. Maybe you're this mature woman. I was hearing that you know the law. Okay, it's making my face frown. I don't know what is going on here. Okay, I don't want to deal with no courthouses at all. I wouldn't want to deal with no courthouses. No, 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 no. What's going on with Leo? Leo, let's close out the reading. Reading's going on too long. Leo, self-sacrifice. Okay, so you have sacrificed a lot, Leo. You went above and beyond at the cost of your own peace. Okay, so you could have been maybe working for a company, and you've had to put your happiness, your joy, your peace, and everything to the side for this company or for this person. Okay, and getting nothing in return. Fears and illusions. Ooh, so you're needing to work on this, I see. So there are some fears and illusions here. Where's that? Yeah, fears with the moon card. So you could be very fearful about an ending, fearful about closing out a cycle or laying something to rest. Okay. All right. Let go of self-criticism. So Leo, you could be your own worst critic at times. And it's because you want to be the best of the best. And it's not being better than anyone. It's really being the better version of yourself. Because, Leos are in competition with themselves, not anyone else. Okay. So Leos can be very self-critical. And that self-criticism could create blocks. It could create fear. It can create all types of nonsense. All right. So let go of the self-criticism and understand that you are growing, you are evolving, and you Leos are overwhelmed. You're dealing with a lot, okay? But it's not something you can't overcome, okay? We have transition here again. This is a strong energy of change. You're overwhelmed because there's a lot of changes, and you're needing to put an end to something. You're needing to lay something to rest in order for there to be some peace, in order for there to be like happiness even. Okay. In order to see the real fruits, you're needing to lay something to rest. This courthouse can also represent like a divorce, like divorcing something, divorcing a person, a state of mind, whatever the case may be. Okay. Some of you are making some major career changes here. Some major career changes. So, Leo, this is the end of the reading. I'll be back another time. God bless.